Hi there, Sophia here. Thank you for stopping by today. I decided to do my hair color. I have not been able to get to a salon with this lockdown, so I just did it myself. I've done it myself before in the past. Sometimes when I'm going to get my highlights, I let her go in and do the root color as well. But this is a do-it-yourself project that's very easy. As long as you get the right color for your roots, you're good to go. I'm going to show you what you need to get. I got everything at Sally's except for the measuring cup. Everything is available there. You can just order it online. Some of the Sally's are now having curbside pickup. So if you have one near you, you can just order it and swing by and get it. I already had these things in my cabinet because I always stock up. So let me show you what you're going to need. When I do my root color, I always run some sort of oil from here down on my hair so that when I'm rinsing out the hair color, because I'm only doing a root touch-up, I don't want the ends of my hair to absorb the color that's been put on my roots because, of course, I have highlights and I don't want to cover them. So I use different types of oil. My favorite oil is the Divine Oil, but you can use any other type of oil, even jojoba oil, anything just to saturate the ends. This is what you're going to need. A mixing bowl, a brush with a long end, and I'll show you why in a minute, a pair of gloves, the Developer Ion Sensitive Scalp. This one is fantastic. If you have any sensitivity, this, on me at least, doesn't cause any itching or irritation, so I love this product. I've been using also the Ion Permanent Hair Color in 8A. I was using 8 Neutral for a while. In my last video, which was several years ago, I talked about 8N, which is neutral, but I was noticing that it was pitching towards red, which my hair tends to do anyway, so I'm buying 8 Ash now. It comes like this in a tube, very simple. It's equal parts color to developer. This is a 1/4 cup, which is 2 ounces, and this is 2 ounces. I put the developer in here, then I pour it into my little mixing bowl. I take this, puncture it, squeeze it all out. If you're having a hard time squeezing it, which sometimes, I don't know, I mean the opening is so tiny, I just put this back on and I'll cut this tip and squeeze the rest down, and then that's a lot faster. And of course I'm wearing gloves the whole time. Then I take this end of my brush and I mix it really well. I don't mix it with this because it gets very messy. I mix it until it's blended into a beautiful emulsion. It looks like a very light color. It doesn't look at all like what it's going to look like on your roots. And I put my hair up so you could see it. This is freshly done hair. I also cut my bangs today and the sides of my hair. I'm going to show you. So I did another video showing you how to cut bangs and also the sides if you want to have a little bit of layering on the sides, angle cut, just to create volume and movement in your hair. Many times people don't even know I have bangs, but I have to have bangs. If not, my hair is extremely flat and it will be heavy and then it just pulls my whole face down. So if I want some volume, I do this. Anyway, once I have it all mixed up, then I dip in this part and I take, of course I clean off the end because I've been mixing it. Then I take it and start on this side. I go in like this, dip it in, and then just paint it. Run it up and down. And I try to do it rather quickly. I go across this way until I'm finished on this side. So all of this is done. It'll go from your hairline all the way back to your crown. I go as far back as this. I don't have a mirror in front of me, but just to your crown here. So it's going to be going this way, vertically, up and down, up and down. Once I hit here, then I start very quickly and I go into the sides. So I go down, I do the color, I go down, I do the color. Everybody has a different style, but once I've done all the front, from here, then I take this and I start painting in here to make sure that all the grays are covered really well, especially here. Now, if you have gray or white hair, you need to let this develop at least 45 minutes, this combination, to cover the grays. If you leave it in less, it's not going to completely cover the grays. It'll give you the color you need, but it'll fade a lot faster. It says on the package anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. I suggest waiting the full 45 minutes. Do the back. I just go back here. I've already done the crown, so I start taking this in this way. and then going across. I have a two-way mirror, so I'm looking in one mirror and looking at the back, putting the color in, lifting it up, putting the color in until I get all the way to the bottom. Then I bring it all up, all around, bring it down. One tube is more than enough for me because I'm only doing the roots. Now, if I were doing all of my hair and I decided just to refresh all my hair color, which I probably will the next time I get highlights, who knows when? I'm thinking maybe September is when I'm going to go in for highlights. I think I'm going to just run the color all over and let her start fresh with the highlights. Because at that point, the highlights will be pretty far down. And then I would buy 2 of these tubes and then you just double it. Then I would go in with 4 ounces, half a cup instead of a quarter cup of the developer, and then 2 full tubes. If you're doing a full color application, do all your roots first because you can't just put the color in and expect it all to be very well done and all the roots to be done. You want to be able to feel confident that you're not going to see some grays or patches that you missed. So once you do all your roots, what I do, it's kind of messy. I don't go with a brush. It would take me forever. I just scoop it out, put it in my hands, and work it through the ends of my hair. And then once it's all saturated, I'll continue running my gloved fingers through my hair, and then I will pile it up and take it in up with a plastic claw clip and just hold it up away from my neck and everything and let it sit for 45 minutes. So that's it. That is my at-home hair color process. If you decide to do it and you have any question on color, you can always check their color chart. The important thing to know is that G, of course, stands for gold. If you want a gold tone in your hair, go for G. If neutral, kind of between gold and ash, go for that. But if you want to kill the red or kill the yellow brassiness, go for the ash. That's my best recommendation. I am not a cosmetologist or a hairstylist. I've just been a do-it-yourselfer for many, many years. Since I was a teenager, I've trimmed my hair and had fun with highlights and different hair colors. I hope this helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye now.